Well, hello from Lily and Callie. Yes, puppy kisses for all. Hello, I'll just look at you behind Lily's bum here. It's a beautiful day outside. We were outside for a little bit, but I came inside and I started to declutter. Who doesn't love some good decluttering? I can't talk. Decluttering on a day off. So I spent today actually going through some magazines, and I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of what I'm going to be doing with my magazines. If you're at all like me, a month can fly by, and all of a sudden your magazine subscriptions pile up. You haven't had time to read them. They're just like accumulating in the corner with your bills and all that good stuff. Oh, get comfy. I also love free magazines. My mom is really good at sharing, and so she'll share with me some home magazines and fun things like that. So over time, I tend to accumulate quite a few magazines. I wanted to share with you guys what I'm gonna do with my magazines, and maybe something will be helpful to you as well. I have these all split up into different piles. I wanted to start with my keep pile. So before you look at that and you're like, oh, whatever, there's only like 5. Remember, there are still subscriptions coming, and I know my mom will still pass them along to me, so having a smaller keep pile is okay, and I will show you what to do, because I know if you're, again, like me, sometimes you're like, oh, but I want to keep it because there's this cute idea, and I just loved it. I'll tell you what to do with that. But before that, this whole bag right here is going to be given to my sister. So the first thing is I went through and anything I decided that I want to, in a sense, recycle or give away to somebody, I put in a pile. I thought that since she's a new homeowner, there's a lot of nice HGTV ones. Again, for my mom, some fun shape ones for working out. So I'm gonna pass those along to my sister. If she wants to go through them, then she can kind of continue the cycle and pass them along to whoever she'd like to afterwards, if she so chooses. The second pile I made are ones that I truly just feel like I just need to recycle. I don't think anybody I know is going to really enjoy reading them. These are actually just some travel ones I picked up that I just don't really intend to go to that place. And if I do, I will probably use an online app to navigate my travels. So I probably shouldn't have grabbed them in the first place, so my bad. But I am going to recycle them and try to do some due diligence to the environment. Okay, maybe I've lied a little bit. This isn't my only keep pile. I did choose to keep all of my yoga magazines as well. This was a subscription given to me for Christmas, and so it's something I want to keep. I haven't been able to read all of them, but I thought, you know, as you're organizing things, it's very helpful to put things that are similar in one place. So instead of having these in my magazine rack where I was throwing them, I'm going to be putting them all with my yoga items stored in a different space, so that when I'm finishing a practice, maybe I'm just doing some meditating or, you know, just at the end of my sequence, and I just want to take time to maybe read something that empowers me or I learn from, and so I can just grab one of these right where my yoga things are, and it'll all be in the same place. So maybe that will encourage me to read them, and again, it kind of keeps it all in the same area, which makes it easier for when you want to use it. It's just right there. I can just grab it. So a helpful hack for anything that you have in your donate or recycle pile that maybe you wanted to keep something out of this magazine. You didn't want to keep the whole magazine because that's still clutter, and you also didn't want to, you know, rip a page out because, again, it's just kind of something that's going to float around your house. What I find to be helpful is to actually just take a photo of what's in the magazine. So let's say you loved this chair, you thought the mantle was super beautiful. What I would do is just take a picture of it and upload it actually straight to Pinterest. You can upload pictures to your Pinterest boards. Pinterest is designed to link back to some kind of URL, but you can upload pictures. I do it all the time so that I can keep that idea organized in a way that I'm usually referring to. I'm going to Pinterest a lot for ideas, so if that works for you, that's a really helpful tip. So this is also very helpful for pinning recipes. A lot of the times if there's a recipe that I want to save, I will just take a quick photo of it and upload it to Pinterest. However, that doesn't always work when there's smaller recipes like this. They're harder to kind of segment, and it just gets a little bit hard to read. So on the flip side of that, I actually do end up ripping out some things from magazines, and I keep it in a binder that I put up by my other cookbooks. I do intend to organize this, but what you could do is just keep a binder of ideas that inspire you, and this could be for anything. It could be for recipes, it could be for workouts. If Pinterest again isn't your thing, then maybe this is a good solution, is to just have organized binders so those pages aren't just floating around your house. Lastly, there are these two magazines, 35 Under 35 and 30 Under 30, that I have chosen to keep. I think that these magazines are full of superhero women. They're really inspirational. I wanted to keep them on hand. But also from a personal level, I wanted to keep these because it's a reflection of where I've come from in my journey in life. What I mean is, I actually for a long time really wanted to be one of those women who end up in one of these magazines. Maybe not like nationally, but locally. I thought that that would be awesome and dope, and I'd work so hard in the corporate world. And I'm not saying that that's bad. I'm just saying I have maybe shifted my priorities in life. I don't feel that that's a huge priority for me anymore. I still think that these women are awesome. They are superheroes. They're killing it. So I wanted to keep it. But for me, it's a good reminder of my journey that I actually no longer feel the need to work in corporate or work for large companies. That sounds maybe bad, but again, they are superheroes. I'm not knocking them. They are great. But I keep this for inspiration, but also kind of as a reflection of my journey in life. Pretty much in summary, find a way to recycle them if you can, whether that's giving them to somebody or just recycling them the good old-fashioned way. Keep things that inspire you, but also keep them in a way that is organized, such as putting your yoga things with your yoga magazines, whatever. And then utilize Pinterest, utilize social media. I'm sure there's a lot of things I'm missing. I know there's some really awesome fashion type Pinterest things out there. So find those things and find a way to utilize them, and upload the things you love. I'm not against, a good old paper copy. As you can see, I really love books and magazines, all that kind of fun media. So just thought I would share with you guys. Lily's passed out. We're going to enjoy the rest of our day off. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you guys think. Otherwise, we'll catch you later. Bye.